Fight fans, here we go. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right. He's an MMA style specialist. 75 feet and 9 inches tall, he went officially at 136 pounds even. Tonight, he makes his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Aguirre's fighting system and fighting out of San Bernardino, California, introducing Steve Mendoza. And introducing his opponent, fighting across the cage out of the red corner to my left, an MMA specialist. 75 feet, 5 inches tall, he went officially at 135 pounds even. Tonight, he enters the cage with a record consisting of 1 win against 1 defeat, representing a White Tiger, West LA, and fighting Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Josh Wolfpack Traviglio. Once again, your referee in charge, Larry Landis, to get the final instructions.
All right, guys, breathe in. Okay, you heard our instructions over there. Give us a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Any question, blue corner? Any question, red corner? Touch gloves. Get ready to rock and roll.
All righty, getting ready to get this fight started at bantamweight. It is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. On the left-hand side of your screen, Steve Mendoza. There he is right there in the black board shorts, squaring off against Josh Traviglio in the purple trunks. 3 2-minute rounds at 135. Here we go.
Both fighters coming out orthodox. Josh throwing a nice right hand overhand, just missing, having luck with that lead roundhouse. Earlier I made the mistake. I thought Josh was from the high desert, and it's actually White Tiger, LA. My mistake. Wow, both of these guys really not trying to feel out the other fighter, just trying to end the fight. We've seen this consistently all night. Wow, Josh is he's starting to pick up that his shots, his rhythm. He's throwing multiple strikes. If we had a punch count right now, we'd probably see 2 to 1 strikes right now. It kind of looks like Steve is waiting for his opportunity, and sometimes that can cost you.
Yeah, I like how Traviglio's up on his toes. Oh, but he just got caught with that right. Mendoza hit him with a straight right. Traviglio ate it.
We haven't seen one shot. He just caught the kick, and he didn't go to try to take him down from that. I think both of these guys are looking to finish it standing. Oh, wow.
Yeah, neither one of these guys show any inclination to shooting at all.
There's been several opportunities, but it's difficult, too, when you're fighting somebody with a beard because you're aiming for their chin, and sometimes that range is off.
He easily made weight at 135, but if he didn't make weight, all he had to do was shave that bad boy. You get 3 pounds.
For sure, these guys have the best beards on the card. Wow. I mean, he's having Josh is throwing heavy shots, and you don't see Steve closing his eyes. He's waiting for his opportunity, but it might not be enough if he's taking too many of these strikes. I mean, if you're a judge, you're like, well, Josh has been more aggressive. It's hard, but they're both trying to find each other's rhythms, and it looks like Steve is starting to catch Josh's timing.
Yeah, he caught him there, and a nice outside leg kick.
It looks like Josh has about even reach. Sometimes you think that somebody's height affects their reach, but sometimes the reach is actually just as much as the other fighter, their arm span.
Right. Round number 2. There you see a good picture of Steve Mendoza in the black trunks. Probably not picking up that first round. He was very reactive. He's trying
Both
to counter.
fighters touching gloves there still, and now they're going to try to knock each other out if it's anything like the last round. Look at that. Josh with that overhand again and push kick. A lot more energy out of Josh right now than we saw at the end of that round, right? Maybe he realized if he was slow, that was allowing Steve to catch his timing, so he's like, I've got to move out there. When you move with greater range, it doesn't allow you to be planted, so sometimes these shots can actually hurt you a little bit more. But it doesn't seem to be stopping Josh. But now you can see him kind of slowing down. That pace has went down about, 20%. So now this is where we saw earlier in the first round, Steve start to pick it up, start to land more shots, able to counter the timing.
Yeah, it's aggression can take someone out of their fight game. So if you can't keep that aggression, that pace, they get to get back in their pocket.
Beautiful cross there by Mendoza, but now Josh landing that roundhouse. When Josh slows down, Steve is able to start landing these shots. Oh, wow. Josh is very dangerous in the beginning of the round, but now you can see that he's kind of backing up, which we're not used to seeing out of him.
Backing up is when he's getting caught.
He's breathing with his mouth open. Now he's closing it. He's looking to get a big shot in. And that sometimes slows you down because you've got to be planted. You're like, oh, I've got to be ready to throw this at any time. And now Steve is able to pick up his pace.
Nice right hand there from Traviglio.
It's so difficult, Oh, wow, doubled up.
Oh, yeah. Nice combination there from Mendoza.
Oh,
nice left hand from Mendoza.
It's not find your rhythm. It's find your opponent's rhythm and break it, because it's all patterns. When you can find his rhythm, you're going to start landing shots. Look at that. See the feints. He's not talking trash and trying to antagonize him. He's trying to posture and get a bigger shot in. Wow, great job. And you can see the respect. Right after the round, the touching of the gloves. He wasn't trying to talk trash and make him come in. Those were faked. He was faking that jab. He was trying to get the reaction, trying to get his opponent to bite on it and then land a big shot.
But I did give the first round to Traviglio, so I think Mendoza's got to do something really impressive here in the third round. Just my unofficial scorecard.
It could be very well be 1 round to 1 round.
Yep, it could be. Because Mendoza closed out that second round very impressively.
Now, Steve seems to be picking up the pace, which might make Josh a little bit more tired, but also might have Josh land a couple of his shots. We saw Josh most effective with his speed and with his aggression. He can't allow Steve to land these shots. Beautiful double leg. Wow. I don't know if that was the game plan, try to secure the round, but that was very smart on his part.
Brilliant move there from Wolfpack. He's doing a good job too, trying to get to side control, trying to pass the guard.
Steve coming up right away. Josh trying to jump on a guillotine. Now Steve needs to pick it up. He's down on the grappling card. You see Josh going for a double leg. Now into the single leg. Steve using it to try to get in reverse position, but now he's stuck on his back in a cow catch position. Now, Steve right away tried to get to his feet in the last takedown, and he needs to do the same. Maybe work to the fence to try to stand up. You definitely don't want to sit here and leave it up to the judges.
Yeah, these are short 2-minute rounds. That 10-second clapper comes fast. Mendoza does not have any margin for error here. He cannot fight off his back. He's got to get to his feet, and that's exactly what T. McGuire is telling him.
Well, because it's hard to knock somebody out from the back unless you're going to get a submission or something. Oh, wow, Josh trying to pressure there, but wasn't able to pull the trigger there. Now he's backing up. Steve's trying to finish the fight.
I think he has to. His corner is begging him.
Maybe a good stop of the shot, but now he's back on his back. I don't know if I would have, instead of trying to defend the takedown, jumped into a submission because we've seen the judges sway on that side. It's very difficult and it's very frustrating as a coach because you've seen the fight just get pulled from your grasp.
Yeah, T. McGuire was going nuts. And it's a great, great scrap, but I do think Traviglio did enough. He might even have won all 3 rounds, but certainly 1 and 3.
Oh, absolutely. But Steve definitely showed some great striking skills in this fight.
Very, very much so. He has very dangerous hands.
Now the fight is over, and you're waiting on the judge's decision. There's literally you're coming out there with some great sportsmanship. Both you can see Steve and Josh just did an amazing fight. One of the best fights that we've seen all night.
Great scrap tonight, no doubt about it. And you can see Josh Traviglio trying to get the crowd pumped up here.
And that was at 135. You know, when you see the lighter guys, their volume picks up.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds of action to the judges' scorecards, we go. Adriana Jenkins and Chris Lieben see the bout 30-27, while Jackie Dakin sees it 29-28, all in favor of your winner, by unanimous decision, from Los Angeles, California, Josh the Wolfpack Traviglio.
I think they got it right, big guy.
Well, it's crazy because we have our opinions,
Yeah.
and then you hear the judges, and they're very close and accurate, and that's how the fight game is.
Yep. Team McGuire not happy, obviously.
Well, to see it, because you heard the other two judges gave it the other, that you had the chance. There was
Right.
your chance in the third round.
Right.
But then again, is it his fault that he got taken down? That was a great double leg by Josh several times.
Right.
It wasn't one takedown, it was a few, and it takes it out of the grasp of your fighter.
Right, exactly.
It's like seeing a car accident happen in front of you. You can't do anything to do it because you're in the corner. You help prepare them.
Right.
But once it's out there, it's all the fighter. You
Right.
hope that you drilled everything right, and you hope that their mind is right.